Pittsburgh's radio's only home for gospel, R&B, and hip-hop is going off the air. WAMO, the city's sole urban music radio station, is being sold.
WAMO being what? Sold. WAMO being sold?
WAMO being sold.
Oh, WAMO sold? No, are you serious though?
WAMO's gone? Like, completely sold? Oh, there's no more WAMO?
No more WAMO.
Wow.
So?
It's really never really that big of a deal to me because, you know, they play top 40, whatever, they're not really in it for cats like me and you, so.
The station hasn't done anything for no independent artists. They don't break artists. There's about 500 groups here and they don't break nobody. So, I mean, sell it and get your money. But it doesn't affect me in no way whatsoever.
I mean, does it really make a difference at the end of the day? The presence here has been anything but. It's been a lack thereof as far as like the local hip-hop scene is concerned.
My angle on it is pretty much, they ain't never played me, so.
Hey, and I tried diligently to get on there. It seems like they already kind of like throw out my eyes. Do we hear anything but what's mainstream out there on WAMO? No, so that doesn't even surprise me.
When they played the same 5 songs every 15, 20 minutes, and it was the same deal, the countdowns, every countdown, 5, 9, and 10, they was on the same songs, and nothing changed, and nobody was showing any love. It just wasn't worth listening to anymore.
I don't think WAMO was a big cornerstone for what's been going on here for years.
I have my criticisms of WAMO, you know what I mean? Like I do of all mainstream clear channel endorsed radio stations, that they don't play enough local music, they don't have a wider selection. But at the same time, it's the main hip-hop station for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh needs a vehicle for hip-hop.
I guess I'm not really sad it's gone. I never really listened to it in the 4 years I've been here, so I can't, like, I don't feel bad.
I'm kind of indifferent because my relationship with WAMO has unfortunately become somewhat severed due to what they play.
Not as a big fan of WAMO, I kind of knew it was going to happen.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I mean, as for the music, it was getting more degrading. It wasn't doing much for the youth that's actually listening to WAMO.
I personally haven't listened to WAMO. I don't know how long, just because it's not the style of music I like to dig into. So maybe it's a wake-up call to have something a little bit more progressive out there, a little bit more wider range than the same 10 songs over and over again.
My reaction? Well, one, I don't listen to WAMO. That's number one. Right. Because it's payola. They spin the same stuff that the record labels want to be spinning. 2, they sold out for the second time. I remember when WAMO was 105.9 and they sold their station to another white entity. It's like, since you really wasn't out here being a valuable asset to the community, now you ain't gonna be here. Wow.
I'm a big fan of WAMO because I don't think they do the community a great service, but I do appreciate the fact that Pittsburgh does have a long-standing, historic, black radio station, and I'm sad to see that it is being sold, and that's an even bigger disservice than what I felt WAMO was doing to the community.
When you think back, you can really see that it was coming because when they sold 105.9, which was one of the most powerful frequencies on the airwaves, and then made it 106.7, how can you redevelop the urban areas when you take out the urban airwaves? Which WAMO has always been the voice of the black person in Pittsburgh. So in turn, which just trying to say to us is that they trying to take the whole voice.
But to be honest, I was sad when Sheridan Broadcasting sold the strongest radio signal in Western Pennsylvania. So to be honest with you, I was sad about that. When I turned on 104.7 one day, I was used to listening to the soul music, and all of a sudden I heard Sean Hannity. I was upset about that. A lot of activists have been talking about the need to protect black radio in whatever its form. Even though WAMO wasn't the most progressive radio station, it's still important to have that voice.
Man, it's sad, man, to come in here on this day. I got a career started at WAMO, man. I was an intern for back in the day. That's how I really started in high school, coming into college and all that. So hearing what happened at WAMO today, an institution I came up on, it's changed over the years and didn't necessarily express the entire expanse of hip-hop. There was still so much love, for the radio station. And really the only real station that was serving, the black community on number 11. You know what I mean? Definitely employing black folks, doing other
do remotes all over the place, giveaways, prizes, just showing love in the community, man. To hear that it's gone, it's a sad day.
I mean, a lot of people disrespect WAMO, man, but I give WAMO his props. I'm the type, it's a horror city to get out, man. I'm the type to just go to the radio station. I'll just keep giving them my CD till they play it, man. They always played me, man. I've been on WAMO when it was before it was Battle of the Beats, when it was just got in regular rotation. So that's like a bad thing, man. That's like a real sad thing. Like, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say. That's like a heartbreak.
Well, my reaction is kind of shocked. I was actually at WAMO this morning, and it was kind of gloom and doom in there. I'm devastated. I don't know how to say this, but the black community, from a radio standpoint, is dead now.
I mean, WAMO going religious, the reason that hurts me is because there's no place really anymore where locals get love. Like, WAMO gave locals a little love, like they got their playtime, but like now that that's over, like it's gonna be hard for us to get radio play.
I really think it's crazy, even though WAMO doesn't always play the best, most diverse music, it was still Pittsburgh, it still belonged to the city.
My honest reaction is that from a historical standpoint, it's for me it's kind of hard because you grew up with it and it's one of the first black radio stations. But I think it's a tragedy. I mean, we could go back and forth about the programming and the this and the that, even though they play a lot of bullshit. But still, it was still an asset to the media.
All right, that's the realest talk we can get.